Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Um, my YouTube channel is a little bit about fashion, a little bit about what's your reality, what's my reality, a little bit of cooking, a little bit of everything. It's just entertainment. What's going on in tech? Sometimes you'll get some technology stuff, sometimes you'll get some household stuff, sometimes you'll get some motivation. It's a little bit about everything. So tonight, episode is it an episode? Probably I do a little episode every now and then. I don't know. But today is brought to you by JS, Famous Jamaican Rum Punch, the peachy watermelon flavor. It's actually my favorite flavor. So that's what I'm gonna be sipping on tonight when I'm talking about what's your reality. Okay? So, what's your reality? Now, this is what I wanted to talk about this topic for so long. So now is finally the time for me to really talk about it. Now, what do you feel about investment? What should you invest in? Why should you invest in it? And how long are we going to keep investing? Now, that's a tough question, right? And the reason why it's such a tough question is because we all want to invest because we all want to leave back generational wealth for our kids, right? We want to invest, we want to buy multiple houses, we want to have successful businesses where we can leave back to our kids or our grandkids or great grandkids and so forth and so on. But when do you think that it's time to actually stop, relax, and enjoy some of what you really work hard for? And that's a big topic, and that's a big decision that we have to make. Because think about it, guys. Think about it. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because we invest, we have multiple homes, we have multiple investment properties. Okay, we're doing all of this. We're working so hard. Some people doing babysitting job, some people doing housekeeping jobs, some people work and sell bottles just to build their big homes and stuff like that. And we want to leave it for our kids for generational wealth. But guess what happens most of the time? I could tell you this, most of the time, our kids are not interested. They're not interested in our investments. They're not interested in the multiple homes that we buy. They're not interested in the properties, in the land that we buy. They're not interested in nothing. This generation is different. So because of that, my question is, when do we stop and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not buying no more properties. I'm not buying no more land. I'm not buying no more stock. I'm just going to enjoy what I have. And that's a very tough question. You understand? Because think about it. Let's look at this and let's be realistic. Now, my dad, he died. Rest in peace to my dad. You know, I'm going to talk about him first, and then I'm going to talk about my mom next, because I'm bringing this as close as possible to home as possible. You understand? Now, from I can remember my father, I can remember my dad. My dad is building on the house that he has. Right? He is building on the house that he had because, you know, they want to, he and his wife, which is my second mother, you understand? And they're building on the house that they have and whatever the case may be. So now they probably have, I'm thinking probably about 6-7 rooms. I'm not sure, like about 6-7 I can think of, bedrooms on that house. You understand? Because they want to leave something for their kids. They want to leave something, they want to live comfortable, yes. And they want to leave something for their kids. And now, my dad passed, rest in peace, the great daddy youth, you understand? And when you look at the house, not even one of his kids live there. Remind you, these are not rich people that I'm talking about. That is building, this is, my dad used to run taxi. And when he run taxi, him, you know, him and his wife, my sponsor them save up and, you know, them add on this house. And look at this house now, you understand? None of the kids, not even one of the kids that were raised in that house lives in that house anymore. Not even one of the kids. that was raised in that house live in that house anymore. So what is all that 6-bedroom? What is it for? You understand what I'm saying? So you leaving that for your kids, and your kids are really not interested in it. They have their own thing that they are interested in. They have their own lives that they are living. They have their own future that they're building. So when is enough enough? What do you think? Do you think my dad should have probably do 3 bedrooms or so, or even 4 bedrooms, and then use the rest of the money to eat if he want to eat, to buy food if that's what he want to do, to travel if that's what he wanted to do? You get what I'm saying? To do whatever he wants to do. I don't care what it is that he want to do. Do you think that he should have done that instead of building that big 6-bedroom house, and like not even, like all of his kids are living with their significant others in their own homes, building their own lives? So my question to you is, what should he have done? When enough building generational wealth is enough? When is it enough? No, let's talk about my mom. Let's talk about my mom. So guys, all of you that's building all those big houses, this is something, and working so hard, killing yourself, can't even get a night to sleep in your good bed, or you don't even want to, you sacrifice buying a nice meal because you want to buy some blocks. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Think about it. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's talk about my mom. My mom came to this country. She had me when she was young. She came to this country. She bought a beautiful home in New York, right? She bought a beautiful home in Florida. She bought pieces of land in Jamaica. And I'm telling you, this is not somebody who have money. This is not rich people I'm talking about. I'm talking about average working class people. I wouldn't even say middle class people, but they sacrifice nights upon nights of sleep and rest. They sacrifice buying a good night meal. They sacrifice going on a vacation because they want to build generational wealth. So let's go back now to my mom. Now, think about it. What's going to happen to my mom? Have 2 kids, and I have a daughter, so she have 2 kids and a granddaughter. So let's look at this now. You understand? Between me and my brother, okay, I would say, God forbid, my mom passed away before me. God forbid. You understand? Yeah, I'm going to try to secure that for my brother. Am I interested in it? In that house in New York? Absolutely not. I'm doing my own life. I'm building my own thing. I do not care. Now, the house in Florida, she said, you know what happened? She's buying that house. She sacrificed work day and night. My mom even have sciatica nerve now sciatica problem because of how hard she worked. And she sacrificed day and night. She bought that house in Florida. Cash. Full price. Paid off. And she told my daughter, which is her granddaughter, that you know what happened? That house belongs to you. If I don't lie, I think my mom bought that beautiful home. If I don't lie, I think my mom bought the house in 2000 or 2001. You get what I'm saying? And she told my daughter since then that house belongs to her. My daughter never, ever visited that house. Never in Florida. My mom invited her countless of times. And it's like, she never visited that house. So when is enough enough? When is it enough that we're gonna stop and say, you know what happened? Enough is enough. We just we supposed to stop now, and okay, we just give them what we have, and if they want to maintain it, they maintain it. We're gonna pray to God that they maintain it and build on it. When is enough enough? Okay, she bought pieces of lands in Jamaica, and my mom told me more than one time, Judith, Judith, take that piece of land and a lot of nice big houses around there and take it. And take what? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want that. That's not my dream. That's not what I want. I told her, I said, listen, sell that land and do whatever you want to do with the money. I don't want it. So that's why I'm saying now, we invest in all these things because we want to build generational wealth and we want to pass it down to our kids. Ask her how much time. She asked me if I want that land. I don't want it. That's not my dream. What am I going? You think When I look at that community that she bought that land in, and all those mansions, you think I'm gonna go around there and say invest my money in, spend all my time building and all of that? No, that's not my dream. That's not my goal. So parents, families, stop building all those big houses and stuff like that, talking about, oh, you leaving it for your children and your grandchildren and that, and they don't want it. They have their own things. Enjoy your money. Whatever you want to do with it, sometimes you just gotta stop. You have a nice home, you can rent out some, you have an income coming in and whatever. Stop, relax, go enjoy your life. Because I told my mom, and this is one thing that I told my mom. I said to my mom, I said, listen, my mom is 61. And I said to my mom, the last time when she come back to me with the land argument and telling me, oh, Judith, take this land, take the land, and whatever, do whatever you want to. I said to her, sell the land and use the money to do whatever you want to do with it. At that time, she was 60 years old. I said, you think you have 60 more healthy, strong years to live? Because that would make her 120 years old. I said, you don't. You don't have 60 more years to live. What is the statistic? What we hope that she has 60 more healthy and strong years to live. We hope. But realistically, statistically, she doesn't. So do what you can do right now. Sell the land and eat your money for food you like. Eat it. If you want to travel, use it to travel. If you like nice car, buy a nice car. If you like nice pocketbook, because at the end of the day, let's be realistic and let's call a spade. God forbid, my mom passed away before me. God forbid. What do you think I'm going to do with those lands that she bought in Jamaica? That she used her hard, that she do babysitting work. She look after all people. You understand? She look after the mentally challenged. We all know those jobs are not. She do housekeeping, work hard, sacrifice, and buy those land. God forbid if my mom passed away. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Tell me, what do you think is going to happen to the house in Florida? What do you think is going to happen to all the land that she invested? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to keep them? Do you really think we're going to keep them? Do you think my daughter is going to keep that house? So that's why I'm encouraging you guys. I'm encouraging you. Share this with your family. Share this with your parents. Tell them to stop killing out themselves and enjoy their hard-earned money that they're working. Stop leaving everything for their kids. Stop leaving everything for their kids and grandkids. All right, look at this. My neighbor, the parents died. The parents came here, do all sort of menial jobs. You understand? All kind of jobs to earn money. Invested it. They had a property in Brooklyn. They had a property. My neighbor, they had a property. Yeah, and then they had another one around the road. You understand? What happened to those property now? What happened to those property? What happened to those 3 properties? And can you imagine how much things they sacrificed to buy those homes? What happened to those? Huh? One of them was sold for little and nothing. And the other 2, the banks took it away. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you with your kids. All I'm saying is that I want you to put you first for once. Enjoy some of your hard-earned money while you're healthy and strong and can do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to invest. I'm telling you that you need to think about it and think when enough is enough. When you need to stop buying properties. When you need to stop all those things and spend some of the money on yourself. When? I can't decide when for you. I can't decide when for you. You have to decide when for yourself. I decided when for my mother. Because, I'm telling her, like, stop. And every day she's in my ears. If you look at my Instagram, all she said me is real estate stuff. Like, Oh, she's selling these real estate stuff. But I'm deciding for my mom. I can't decide for you, and I can't decide for your mom. I can't decide for your family, but I'm deciding for my mom. I'm telling her, you're 61 years old. Stop walking and looking at open house and looking at people's property. Stop. Because see, already, those land and stuff that you have, that house that you have in Florida, the only reason why that one is going to stay in New York is because of my brother. And of course, I'm my brother's keeper. You all know my brother is here in Imperial. So of course I'm my brother's keeper. So of course I'm going to make sure he has a roof over his head and he's good and he's comfortable in his own space. But when is enough is enough? Do you think she should still be sacrificing vacation, things that she loved like clothes, shoes, jewelry? You think that she should still be sacrificing all those things to invest in another property? For who? For who? So look at your kids. Leave something back for them. But make sure that you are enjoying your time, your precious time that is limited on this earth, okay? So tag a family member who you think need to hear this. Tag a child who will reach out for their parents and want their parents to work hard and give them everything. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Parents, stop working and investing everything to leave for your kids and your grandkids. Leave back something for them. But at the same time, take care of you. Take care of yourself. Have a good night.